Miguel writes in, I feel pressure to go to college from my parents, but I have no passion for college. I have a job in a career that I think I would love. Or rather, I have a job for a career that I think I would love. How should I approach my parents about this? Okay, I love this question. So the first thing, Miguel, before you say one word to your parents, you need to know that your parents are for you. They're not trying to sentence you to 4 years of college where you're miserable. They are just like every other parent who pressures their kid to go to college. They have been marketed to from the 50s and 60s on. For you young folks, that's the 1950s and 60s. I forget sometimes, folks, like you say the 50s and 60s and kids look at you like you got horns coming out of your head. And so there's been a mass marketing message from higher education because of the GI Bill coming out of World War II and because higher education started to realize, wait a second, states want us to take on research projects and we can get federal money to do these things. And then governors started realizing, hey, if we have a bigger college and the more students we get, it creates revenue for our state. And all of a sudden, you had a couple forces at work to tell the American public that college, higher education, is the only way to success. That's why posters showed up in classrooms in the 60s and 70s that had a picture of one guy with a cap and gown on and a white collared shirt holding his diploma with great pride and beaming smile. And underneath that person, it said, work smart. And then on the split side of the poster, the other side of the poster was a guy in overalls or coveralls. And look that up if you don't know what that means. It's basically a work jersey, right? A work jumper. Oh, there's the picture right there. My friend Mike Rowe. It's right there on the screen. Look at this. Work smart. Look at that guy in the diploma. He's all smarmy and happy with himself. I'm smarter than that poor Joe right there who's got a sledgehammer or a wrench over his shoulder. And he's dirty. And look at the face with the kid with the diploma. Oh, he couldn't be any more proud of himself. And look at the face on that poor working stiff. That guy's miserable. And this was the message that was sent to the American public. Folks, I thought most of my life that milk does a body good. Turns out it doesn't. But just because, and I love the dairy farmers and I love their marketing lobbyists, they can sell whatever they want to sell. But just because somebody says it's good doesn't mean it's good. Please don't send me any hate mail if you're a dairy farmer. I don't care. I'm simply saying that we have, Miguel, and your parents have been sold a marketing message that college is the best way or the only way. And for some, it is. For many, it is not. Yep, I said it. I'm not anti-higher education, but I've got enough guts and enough intellectual fortitude to kind of go, yeah, they sold us that too. And what else have we been sold? Watch TV tonight while you're watching TV. And watch the pharmaceutical companies tell you 87 things that you're feeling in your body right now require you to buy that drug. I said it last week. I'll say it again. When they're listing out all the symptoms, do you have dry mouth, upset stomach, headaches? Are you drowsy? Every one of us feels that by the hour. And we're like, oh, yeah, gosh, yeah, that's me. Well, you need this pill. And by the way, when it gets to the side effects, notice how fast they talk. It's like, do you have this, 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 and this? And you're going, yeah, I think maybe I do. And when you get to the side effects, it's like this. And, I didn't catch that. You're telling me my right ear will fall off, possibly? Well, they don't want to tell you that. They're selling you something, folks. And so, Miguel, your parents have been sold a message. And you got to go in and understand that's where they stand. So then you go in and go, hey, listen, mom and dad, I think I want to go into this career field. Here's why. Tell them the why. Why you love the work and the result of the work. Cast some vision for mom and dad. They just want what's best for you. Show them you got a path forward. And say, I don't think college is it. I don't think I need it. Here's why. Here's all the research. I already got a job. I'd like to try that. Will you support me on this? I got a plan. You got any questions about my plan, mom and dad? I think that's the way to go about it. And hopefully mom and dad are open-minded enough and they're not worried about status. Oh, there I did. I was just getting ready to move on. Now I got to step on some more toes. Mom and dad, the reason you're not open-minded to this, listen to me, mom and dad. The reason you're not open-minded to your kid maybe not going to college is because you're really worried what other people are going to think about you. Oh, I said it. Now I've done it. You're worried about what everybody else is going to say. Oh, your kid didn't go to college? Everybody else has been marketed that same poster. You've been told that if you raise a kid who goes to work right out of high school, that you are a loser because they're a loser. Sorry, mom and dad. I'm just keeping it real. So you got to have an open mind to this. To say, wait a second, what is my kid created to do? Why do they want to do it? What's the best path forward? And I got to be cool going to the picnic or the pool or whatever. And the kid goes, where's Johnny at? You go, well, Johnny took a gap year because Johnny thinks he's going to go into this. And be proud of it because that's what your kid was created to do, and not give two flying flips what they say about you when you walk away. Because they don't have a clue either. They're just trying to play the rat race. Oh, well, our kid went to this college. Yeah. How much debt did he accrue? Can they even get a job when they get out of school? Come on, parents. I'm not going to stop beating this drum because I'm telling you, it's a problem. You are pushing your kids to a school they don't want to go to a degree they don't want and don't need and can't even afford. And somehow you've done a good job and you're proud of that. This is what's happening. Next time you're at the cocktail party and you want to brag on your kid because they went to college, I want you to think about saying this. Hey, this is great. So my kid's at this college, he doesn't want to go. But we went there, he didn't want to go. And we can't even afford it. Poor kids going $20,000 in debt this semester. And I know that 50% of college grads can't even get a job that they're supposedly qualified, but it's really awesome because we're so proud everybody else is doing it. We're doing what everybody else is doing. Now, if you said that, you would feel like a complete idiot. Maybe we are acting like idiots on this issue. Maybe we should wake up. I don't know. What do you think? Kind of stupid when it says like that, when you say it like that. Well, that's the way we think. We act that way because that's the message that's been sold to us. So, all right. So much ranting on that issue, but I'm not going to stop because somebody's got to say it. And I'm okay if I make you uncomfortable because you know I'm having fun with you folks, but I'm having fun with you to try to wake you up. It's a real problem. The economy is changing so fast. Higher education is in danger of going extinct. Trust me, because you know why? They're making parents pay full price to do online classes, or they're getting these kids to come back to school and they're making them stay in their dorm room. They're locking them up. These kids are in prison right now. And you think this next generation is going to keep doing that? They're not. So they're going to rebel. The cost of education is so ridiculous right now, and the student loan crisis is a massive problem. And companies are going, "We'll train you." Google came out recently. I reported it on this show. Google came out and said, hey, we're going to do our own training. It's a 6-month course, multiple courses, and we're going to train you for today's world. High-paying jobs in technology and healthcare. 6-month program. You think other companies aren't going to get involved? You think Jeff Bezos is going to go, boy, I hate the fact that Google beat me to the punch on that one. Oh, well, I'm going to have to leave that alone. No. Other companies are going to come alongside of this. And guess who's going to be left holding the bag? Higher institutions. Hey, what about us? What about us over here? We got really nice buildings. Lots of prestige. Kids are going to go, we don't care. We don't care. We just want to work. We want to get paid really good money instead of being in debt to you clowns. That's what's happening right now. I know I'm making some of you uncomfortable, but it's good for you.